You ready?
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Hey, life's a risk, carnal.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I do a great impression of a hot dog.
Billy likes to drink soda.
So am I to understand that you men completed your training on your own?
That's the fact, Jack!
Come on, seriously, who is that?
I only came here to do two things, man. Kick some ass and drink some beer. Looks like we're almost out of beer.
What's up, Watchers? This is Lucky the Dork Dad, and with me as always, Little Joe.
Watchers, what is up? What is up, Lucky? What's going on, brother?
So, this is now Watch This podcast where we watch movies, TV shows, and talk about them, commentary style, which we got back to last time with the help of a fellow watcher, Dave Maynard, and we covered Batman '89. The only Batman that matters. No, I'm kidding.
No, he's not. If you see his toys, he's not. Oh, his toys. Figures. I'm sorry, figures.
Collection. I don't know. They're toys. But so what we're gonna get into today, something special, something that we're gonna start a new tradition. We've been doing this a couple years now. We're gonna do. What are we gonna call these? Watchies?
I thought the Watchies sounded pretty good, right? At first, when I first said it to myself, I was like, "Oh man, that's a little bit too on the nose and too corny." And Lucky and probably Chuck are gonna tell me how corny that was. But then after I kept saying it to myself, I sold myself on it.
Yeah, they're Watchies. We're gonna do like a best of 2022. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
we're still in January, so it still counts.
Yeah, we're still early in it. After we did our brackets, I think we were thirsting to get back into a movie. So I'm glad that we did get into the movie before we went ahead and switched gears here. But I think this thing that we're about to do today is going to be something fun for the watchers, our listeners out there of Now Watch This, our fans, to kind of, go through the year with us. And then, hopefully, like, once we put the episode out and stuff like that, we get people commenting on what was their favorite thing of 2022.
It went some ups and downs this year, which we're going to get into. We had a couple breaks where stuff happened and life happened,
Yeah.
But we're here for you guys. We're gonna try to do the best to stay a little more consistent this year. It's gonna be a fun year. That's all I know.
I think we've already dropped 2 this year already. So I mean, this should be our third one coming in.
Yeah. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Let's go.
What are we gonna start off with though?
I don't know if we start off too deep. Let's go with our breakdown of what we had for each other. And again, we do this show and we talk about it all the time and we say, like, we do it for everybody else, but for the most part, like, we do it for ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we appreciate everybody that listens. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But we talked about it before, especially when we first started. It's almost therapeutic, right?
Yeah.
It's a release where we get to talk about stuff. It's like a break from reality.
Yeah. It's all the boring movie stuff that our wives tell us to shut up with when we're watching a movie and talking to them, right?
And because wives love that when you quote movies and they don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah. And they're
My
like,
wife loves
"Hey,
that.
that's that actor from that random fucking movie we saw 15 years ago. You remember that? That's why it's cool."
It was a character that just had like one line in the movie. You remember that guy? Remember that guy?
Yeah. You know that guy. And then you talk to another guy. Talk to like I said, I was talking about the other week. I'll talk to my brother-in-law and I'll say, yeah, that guy. They'll know exactly who the hell I was talking about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you want to start what you had at number 1?
No, I want to start. Yeah, because I want to start with us. Like,
Okay.
again, I'll talk about our 2022, and I'm gonna break it down real quick. Luck, if you're ready.
Hit it.
Okay.
Hit it. Start it off.
We started off in January. We only had one in January, so we already have a beat in 2023. We had Cobra Kai, and that was featuring the great Chris Rizzo.
Oh, you're gonna break down the episodes. Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. We came back in February, and we had one episode in February, and that was our episode featuring Adam Urban Spidey.
Right. From the RLU, Raw Live.
Yes, sir.
That is no longer existing.
And then.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. And then, so again, we're off to a slow start. We went from early February to late March without a show, and we called it Bat at It Again. And again, we're early March here, so we talked a lot about the Batman, and we talked about the Adam Project, which were both great movies in 2022.
Ooh, I totally forgot about that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Ryan
You remember
Reynolds?
that?
Ryan Reynolds? Yeah, man.
Yeah. It was almost like, again, I talk about like the inspiration for this episode. They talk about like a surprise movie, like a movie that you saw in 2022 that you weren't expecting, but it kind of hit you a certain way. So, I mean, maybe we'll be talking about that one later.
Then we had a hiatus, and I'll talk about that.
Okay.
Later. I'll talk about that a little later. But.
Okay. Yeah, so we went from 323 to 427, and then we did another catching up episode. And that was just us kind of shooting the shit, talking a lot about baseball, stuff like that, sports, and then talking a little bit about your stuff. And then that was when we went from late April to July, and then we had another Back Again episode.
It was a rough start of the year. But
Yeah.
I'll talk
so
about
we had 3 Back Again episodes. Now, and we fucking hit it hard. I'm telling you, August, we go, August 3rd, we go Sandlot.
Yes, sir.
August 10th, we hit Up and Smoke.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck were we thinking? August 24th, Grease was the word.
Grease is the word.
It still is. August 31st, we start getting spooky. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Right.
And that one, I mean, that was,
that triggered a whole. We didn't even do another movie after that. That just triggered
Yeah, that
our
triggered
brackets.
us going into our brackets, right?
Yeah.
So then we're on a run here. We go early September 7th. We drop our spooky movies. That was basically us making our list of our favorite spooky movies, which, was, again, I'm not saying like, it was a hit for us or whatever, but that was a good episode for us, and it was a lot like what we're doing today. It's just us talking about our favorite stuff. And that led into our Halloween brackets. The next 4 weeks, we had Halloween bracket 1, 2, 3, and 4. Came back with our final 4 in early November. We went straight to our Christmas movie throwdown after that, and we broke down to end our year as we had our final 4 brackets leading into the 23rd. But I mean, we're a little slow in the front end, but in the back end, man, I thought we really hit it hard.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it hard.
Hey,
we're gonna hit it hard in the back end. What?
Yeah. Chuckle like that.
Hey. We're gonna hit the front though too. Hopefully, we're starting off the year good. But
yeah.
So, yeah, we're kind of hit and miss there for a while. It's because I had some things going on. If folks don't remember,
yeah,
I had got Bell's palsy, which paralyzed like one half of my face, and I couldn't really talk right. I sounded like Igor, but
he thought he sounded like Two-Face. He's like, we could tell it like you're Batman and I'm Two-Face, and I was like, no, I don't want to be Batman.
And yeah, but thankfully, thank God,
yeah,
everything went back to normal. So I'm thankful for that. So it did put us in a little bind this year, but we went back at it hard. Like you said, hard in the back end.
And I mean, normal is kind of, I don't know if we're back to normal yet. Your face is still getting there.
Oh, okay.
Your beard is still trying to grow in there.
Yeah.
On one side.
Should have.
Dude, you look like that dude. You look like that dude from Anthrax, bro.
All bald. Yeah.
Yeah, no, with the beard like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like Joe Dirt. It just grows that way.
No whisker do's, no whisker don'ts.
Talk about a movie we got to do.
Yeah. Hey, you're talking about guy all wrong.
It's the wrong tone.
Okay, but I go over that and I break down our year to get for you. What was your favorite Now Watch This show of 2022?
I like them all, but that's too PC. I would say out of 2022, my watchie for our favorite episode. I think I had the most fun. Man, there's a couple though, but I really enjoyed when we did Up in Smoke. I don't know why. Because that was one of my favorite movies to watch as a kid, and I know that's not a kid's movie, but
no, it's not. But
I watched Cochino movies as a kid. So.
Yeah, if you were a Mexican, it was a kid's movie.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you saw it as a kid. If you're Mexican, you saw it as a kid.
Yeah, faux show.
Yeah,
faux show.
Your parents were like, "Oh, you like Born in East LA? Well, you should like this other movie that he does."
When, boy? When are you gonna get your act together? Keep messing with these goddamn bananas.
So, dude, like again, we hit a lick there where we hit, 4 killer movies there. 4 great episodes there. Personally, for me, my favorite Now Watch This episode, and it was more of the fact that I kind of got to turn you on to a movie that you liked, that you hadn't seen, and that was the Killer Clowns episode.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Man, after watching that, I was like full on Killer Clowns. Like I wanted stuff. I got the gun.
Yeah. You got the little keychains.
Yeah, man. I wanted some figures. I was like full on Which I do whenever I get into something. I like go overboard. I want everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie,
dude. I'm telling you, and it was one of those things that I fuck with you and even Chuck sometimes. It's like, oh, dude, y'all haven't seen this? Like, I can't fucking believe. But Killer Clowns was one of those ones that I was seriously like, dude, this is right up your alley. Like, how have you not seen this?
And it's so bad, but it's good.
Oh, it's so bad it's good. Yes, exactly.
It's like
they should have put that on the movie poster.
It's so bad it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I thank you for bringing that.
We're still waiting for part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
You know, it's funny. If we would have did this list in 2021, you'd have been thanking me for turning you on to Monster Squad. And how great that was.
I don't know about that, man.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I think you hit me or something.
No, I think you did.
I did nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Monster Squad 2021, your favorite movie.
Negative.
No, come on. I'm going to get you to love that movie before we're done with this damn podcast.
Okay. So our first watchie to our first episode, our favorite episode.
Yes.
We're going to have different watchies. So.
Yeah. Your watchie goes to...
I watch
your watchie goes to Up in Smoke.
I really like your pants.
You know what? I gotta say, my favorite pictures that you put out for our episodes are probably the Up in Smoke fucking pictures.
Oh, that's awesome.
Those were some of the fucking best. So, watchers, if y'all follow our page and like our show, tell us, what is your favorite pictures of the pictures that we've put out for our episodes?
Yeah, because I really enjoy doing those.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta tell you, I don't know why. I really have no idea why. I've been putting out, like, different reels lately, like, on Facebook and stuff. Yeah. And, like, I mean, it's not like they've gone fucking viral. But the views are like up in the thousands for some of these, and it's crazy. I don't know why. It's crazy. Like, and random fucking people that I don't know at all are liking my shit and everything like that. I put out a reel, I think, and it's just our clips from our episodes,
right?
Just the pictures, and it's like, this is why we're badass or something. It's cool.
The Christmas one got like a lot.
Oh yeah. That one got a lot on TikTok and everywhere.
Because that was fun. That's why.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on.
So
next on my list is our favorite movie from 2022.
Now, I was gonna ask you, like, do you want to break it down to type of movie? I mean, I thought very generic, and let's just go. What was your favorite movie made in 2022?
I have a favorite movie, but it's for more reasons than just the movie.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get into it, but I also want to talk about some movies that came out this past year. Some I haven't seen yet. Some I really want to see. But I'm just gonna talk about this. So my watchie for my favorite movie of 2022 is a crazy movie, right?
I think I know what you're going to say.
We're talking about multiverses. We're talking about hot dog fingers.
Yes, not the multiverse of madness.
No, definitely not. But for more reasons, this movie was just special for me when we watched it because I still had my face all fucked up. and you and Chuck came out, and we got to watch this together. So just that fact, just as because I was feeling pretty crappy. I didn't know if my face was gonna stay that way, and I was just in a bad place mentally. But I appreciate you guys coming out. We watched the movie together. Had a good time. My son was there too. It was just overall, it was a good day for me.
Dude, and that was right after your son had got the lucky
the
tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nombre.
Crying and shit.
And then fucking Chuck was all fucking. He had a hangover, so he was fucking trying to eat. He's like, I haven't eaten nothing. I was like, dude, what the hell? But I gotta thank you for that, because I gotta say, like, it's a great movie, right? We're seeing now what we thought then, and that this was going to be like an Oscar movie, and especially for Michelle Yeoh. But more than anything, we're happy for fucking Short Round or Data.
Yeah. I'm super happy he's getting a lot of praise. For making his return to acting. So,
but
great.
I mean, I just, it was an overall good time for me. I mean, again, it's rare that I get out of the house to kind of do anything that I need to do for myself. But through you and through everything, it's, I have more stuff to do outside. Like all the times I was thinking back to all the times I've gotten on in 2022, and it was to go out with, either we did the toy drive and hung out then, which was a great time. And then we went to, when we went to the movies. And again, at the time we hadn't seen or talked to each other in a while. So it was good to get together and I think, everything to support you. Yeah, I was just like, hey, I'll take the fucking recording equipment to the hospital if you need me. But at the time, it's like, while you were in the hospital, I was fucking worried as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
it was just more of a precaution, but
yeah,
all good. Everything's good.
No. Yeah, no. Chuck was like, now watch this with Chuck and Joe. Does that sound good? And I was like, dude, Luck's just in the hospital, man. Like, he's like, no, we just take off the L and put CH there. It's all good. Yeah. Man. Like, good Lord, sir.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Great movie. That's my number one or favorite movie.
No. Talk about your favorite scene in that movie.
Oh, there's so many.
There's not. You have one fucking favorite scene.
There's so many, but
you have
if
one.
I had to pick out something,
but
it's like there's always foreshadowing, right? In movies, but when we first,
I didn't see it.
But when we first get a glimpse of Jamie Lee Curtis,
her trophy.
Her trophy. I mean, you just see it, and I'm like, that looks like a fucking butt plug, right? Like it's a big fucking butt plug. And when it comes into floration later on in the movie, you're like, I knew it. I saw that coming.
Oh,
that movie's just awesome. That movie's awesome.
Yeah, that was a great movie, and again, it's getting all the recognition now, and it's well deserved. You hear Jamie Lee Curtis got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, I mean Jamie Lee Curtis, almost the whole cast.
Did Short Round get an Oscar nomination?
I don't know about Oscar, but he won the Golden Globe.
Yeah, he won the Golden Globe, and I was happy for that.
Was it the Critics' Choice Award too? I think.
Yeah. So, and I think, Michelle Yeoh, she should win everything right now.
Yeah, that's great.
So it's good, man. That was great, man. Again, it was a great time getting out.
All right. Talk about yours. Talk about yours,
yeah.
And then I want to talk about some movies that came out in 2022.
Okay, well, we all know what my favorite fucking movie of 2022 was.
Do we?
Yeah, man. Fucking Vengeance, bro. Vengeance. The Batman.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
No,
come on.
I liked it. I liked
it was a great fucking movie.
I like Batman.
I just watched it again while I was sick, during the shutdown. Yeah, I watched it, and it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I recently sent you a link or sent you kind of a picture. I've been downloading commentaries just because I'm a fucking stupid nerd like that, and I got time. And I listened to him talking about the Batman. Dude, that dude knows what the fuck he's talking about. Like, it's fucking great.
Yeah. I really like that movie. I did.
Yeah.
I just think the anticipation for that movie coming out was greater than the actual movie. If that makes sense. It's not a bad movie whatsoever. But I just think the hype for it was more in what we got. If that makes sense.
Well, see, I kind of think the opposite, man. Like, again, Batman for me is not the big world-ending kind of shit at the end. I mean, he's always taking down someone that's trying to take down Gotham. But for me, he's never like, I mean, again, in my heart and in my soul, Batman can fucking stand up to fucking Darkseid and Superman and all them. But, we all know he shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, because of his superpower, right?
Yeah, we don't have no
He's
superpower.
rich.
Yeah, come on. Anyways, but for me, I thought, the way they did the Batman was great. And I thought they took it back into a more of a detective kind of deal. Colin Farrell was fucking great.
Yeah. I really liked too that it was almost Burton like because it was a lot of dark scenes at night, cloudy gloominess, and that's the way Gotham should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, like, Gotham's always its own character, right?
For real.
It's always like a New York City kind of deal. So I always see it there.
That's Metropolis.
Oh, come on. Metropolis is always like Washington, D.C. or some shit.
The Daily Planet. Cheery.
Okay. But for me, again, I love the Batman. I like the direction they're going. I'm excited for what's coming for 2. So I got to go with the Batman. But, I mean, to your credit, like, it was 5 years in the making. We got to consider, like, they took a break in the middle of the movie due to COVID. So this movie was shut down, and that stretched it out. And again, while it's being stretched out, you're just waiting for this shit to happen. For me, it was more real. And I'm going to say this, and it's not to shit on other movies of 2022, but it ground a hero more into realism, which, fuck, I thought after Nolan you couldn't do anymore, but this one did a little bit more than that. And it made, like, when I saw Spider-Man after this, I love Spider-Man. I fucking love it, but it kind of made me kind of shit on probably some of it.
Yeah, but whatever. It was a great movie. I just want to talk about
what other ones came out that you liked in 2022.
some movies that I watched. I could start off. Did you ever see Knives Out?
I did not see Knives Out.
No. Okay.
No.
So Netflix did a Knives Out. I guess it's a sequel. Because what's his name? James Bond.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, he comes out of it as this detective, And it, to me, I got like Clue, like Knives Out. You get like Clue vibes, right?
It's a Clue movie,
it's
yeah.
kind of like a whodunit. But Netflix made a Knives Out movie. It's called Glass Onion with Daniel Craig, and it's good too, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix has been kind of releasing some pretty good ones lately.
Oh, show. What's a movie for you?
For me, I gotta go with HBO Max, and I believe we had the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn Suicide Squad.
Okay, is that was that 2022?
I thought so, right?
Or are you talking about the series?
No.
You're talking about Peacemaker.
No. So, well, I could talk about. I'll talk about that. We talk about series, but I thought Suicide Squad was 2022. No.
I don't know. Remember, because we had Chuck on, and I think that was last year.
Oh shit, that was 2021. Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay.
You could be thinking of Peacemaker.
No. A Christmas Story is on HBO Max. That was easily one of my favorites. Another one though was by one of our favorites, and bro, Clerks 3. Fuck.
I'm disappointed in myself. I haven't watched that yet.
Fuck. You be ready, cause
you got the tissues ready.
Oh, fucking.
Just the tissues or the lotion and tissues?
Okay, I wanted to bring this as a subject, and I think I mentioned it to you. You didn't tell me nothing back, so I was like, I don't know. But I was like, what was your fucking... I say it in a good term, but it's like, what was your best fucking cry of the year? And dude, I gotta give it to that movie on that one, because I was ugly crying, like fucking ugly crying. Like my wife woke up and like, what the hell's wrong with you? I was like, fucking Clerks 3.
Oh. Okay, so I need to be ready for that.
Yeah. I mean, I cry at fucking anything, so.
Yeah. I'm ready. I want to see that. That's on my list of things I need to watch.
Yeah. And again, that one, I say have a fucking tissue ready.
All right. I'm just gonna run down some movies that I've seen. That came out 2022. Wakanda Forever. Good movie.
Okay. Yes. Great movie.
I talked about the Glass Onion. Doctor Strange. It was okay. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. But again, I gotta say, like, and I'm not saying like, oh, the Batman's fucking better, because again, it's a Disney, it's a Marvel movie, it's gonna be what it is. But I don't know, like the realism of the Batman kind of made me not like all the CGI stuff, because you gotta have that, right? Yeah. But it kind of, all the CGI stuff kind of made it like, you know, it is what it is.
Did you see Spirited?
I did not.
So I think because it's on Apple Plus. The Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds, Christmas Carol type movie.
How was that?
It's good.
Was it good?
I liked it. One that was just okay, Black Adam.
Yes, it was fun.
It was okay.
The cameo at the end, you know, again, there's not too much to it. You're just like, oh, okay.
One that came out of left field, Hulu, I believe it came out on. Prey.
Oh,
Prey.
Yes.
Prey was hella good.
Yes.
Fans of the Predator movies, I'm sure you watched it, but if you haven't, you need to go see Prey on Hulu. Just awesome movie.
You know, I love that one, but I love the reaction that people had coming out of it was like they started kind of wanting to put the Predator in different time eras, and you know, it was like, oh man,
I think that's an awesome idea, though.
Yeah. So I'd love to see it.
Hell yeah. I'm all for that, man. Because they could just keep on going, just different time periods. I'm trying to think. That might be the bulk of what I saw, because I hate to say I didn't watch as many movies as like I would have wanted to this year.
Well, you know, you kind of had your thing in the middle of everything.
But some movies I want to see. They came out this year. Right at the end, Puss in Boots. I want to see.
Oh, I had no fucking interest in watching that.
My kids grew up on the Shrek movies. I mean,
yeah.
Yes, man.
No, dude, like
Shrek
around the time.
Shrek is awesome. My kids used
me
to
and my daughter, yeah.
My kids used to say that I was handsome Shrek in part 2.
Oh.
When I still had hair though.
Yeah.
My younger self. Put it
that way. Well, 2022 did have some big movies. Did you ever get to watch Nope?
No, that's another one that's on my want to watch list.
Nope. How about Thor: Love and Thunder?
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Did you like that one?
I saw that. It was okay. Out of all the Marvel, the MCU movies, the Thor movies, I like Ragnarok.
Yeah.
The first
That's
one,
probably my favorite.
The very first one was okay. The second one, I didn't even watch.
Really?
No, the Dark World or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, those ones just aren't as interesting. But that did come out this year. I forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't see Elvis.
No, that one I haven't seen, and that one's on HBO Max, and I'm kind of upset at myself that I haven't seen it. But I guess the old Public Enemy fan in me doesn't let me watch it because they don't like
Public Enemy.
One of the other things, and again, I forgot that I didn't know if you watched this or not, but Hocus Pocus 2 came out.
Yeah, that's all you.
Okay. This one I know we probably both liked. Top Gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch it?
Yeah. I watched it.
Okay. In the theater or at home?
I watched it at home.
Okay, it's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shoot, that movie was awesome. Even though Tom Cruise is a weirdo, yeah, that movie was great.
Do you have a worst movie of 2022? Maybe like a popular one that you're just like that movie was absolute dog shit. Or maybe a movie that you expected a lot of and nothing.
I like a lot of stuff. There's not a lot of things that I say, oh, that was terrible.
Oh, you're not like me.
Black Adam, I mean, I don't know, it was just okay. They were hoping The Rock was gonna save the DCU. No.
Hey, I think we're hoping The Rock comes back to WWE. For me, I think you know mine.
What?
Fucking the movie I haven't even fucking finished.
Oh, Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween doesn't end, hopefully.
Yeah, fuck that movie. Yeah.
I wanted to see Smile. I didn't get to see Smile yet.
What about Jackass Forever? Did you see that one?
I started watching it. I think it was on HBO Max. I think.
Yeah.
One of those. I started watching.
It might be on Netflix.
I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Are you fucking old now?
Maybe.
Like you're fucking Bam Margera's dad now?
But like
you're the dad that gets waking up while your kids are hitting you?
Bam is starting to look just like his dad now.
Oh, fuck yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
He's not even in the movie.
Nah, he's not. I heard they didn't want him, I think.
No, like he was in the beginning, and if you see when they do that first stunt that's fucked up, where they walk on a treadmill as a band, and it shoots them off, I think he gets hit in that one, and then he was again, he's bad on the drugs, so.
Yeah.
But if you see on Netflix, they have a Jackass 4.5, and that's almost a documentary about Jackass forever.
Yeah, I don't even know why I couldn't watch it. But you know, there was I think it was Jackass 2. I mean, this is the part with the horse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I
don't
think
know if I got a weak stomach now, but like some of the stuff, I was like, man.
You see too many peepees in that movie.
That might be it too. I'm not a big fan of the peepee.
I don't know. I've heard otherwise, but.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody.
20. I just told fucking all our watchers. Fucking 2022 favorite show.
Favorite show. Okay, I think I saw it on Hulu. But I think it came out on FX. There's this TV show. About this chef. I forget the actor's name. I forget the actor's name. But he came out in the show Shameless. But in this show, he's a chef. It's called The Bear.
Yeah.
The Bear is fucking awesome. That's an awesome fucking show. I started calling people cousin, fucking cousin this, cousin that. Oh, dude, that movie is fucking. I mean, that show is fucking great. I'm glad
you're at work calling everyone cousin.
I think I was for a little while, but that show was fucking awesome, man. And that came out of nowhere. And I think I watched it because like our family likes to watch cooking shows, and like we know like chefs and stuff. Like we're like, ooh, that's Jet Tila. That's fucking naming all these chefs.
So if y'all go to Vegas, y'all would want to go to one of those specific restaurants.
Yeah, man. We get into that. I don't know. That's one of the things as a family we're like, ooh, like we know these chefs' names and stuff. But so I watched it because of that. But that movie's fucking. I mean, that show's fucking great.
That one get high reviews, and that dude was one of the best on Shameless.
Yeah, I didn't watch that show. My wife watched that show. But.
Yeah, it was awesome. I liked it.
I think that guy won too for best actor in a series. I know the Golden Globe for sure. That I saw him win.
No. I think Costner got the Golden Globe.
Yeah, but Golden Globe has those weird categories like. Drama, comedy, or musical, or like. Yeah, they got weird categories.
But speaking of Costner, he's got to be on my favorite show of 2022, and this is a movie show that we just kind of stumbled onto, and it's been around for a long time. And I gotta talk about the Yellowstone.
Oh my god!
Hey, the bugging Mexicans over. Hey, you watch the Yellowstone?
Now, if this was about Yogi Bear, then okay, I'd be like,
hey,
what? Jellystone.
Gee, Yogi.
Hey, boo boo. Dang, are we showing our age there?
No, but no one fucking got that.
Who knows about Yogi Bear?
Didn't they make a movie at one point?
They did, but that's garbage. Some other shows. I mean, some big time shows came out this year. I mean, look
What do you got?
look how big Stranger Things was this year.
Oh, yes.
I mean, huge,
and that one,
huge.
It almost made a comeback, right? Because I thought the season before it kind of
like, yeah.
Yeah.
This season, Stranger Things blew up.
It
was
gotta
everywhere. Everywhere.
That one song fucking was everywhere.
Everywhere.
The Kate Bush song, and
the Master of Puppets.
You know what oh yes, that one too. And then you know what I think? I think TikTok helps these things.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
You know what I mean?
Stranger Things was all over TikTok. All over.
For me, again, there was one that kind of, it's a Marvel show, so I hate to say that it flew under the radar, but Miss Marvel, I really like that show.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I really
Did you watch it?
Yeah. That one,
okay.
That one, the wife actually got into that one. I like that one a lot.
Dude, that one, I could see how she would, because there's some motherly undertones in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, in that show that hit hard. And, dude, I want to say either the second to the last episode or one of those, I started crying. I was like, I'm fucking crying from it. I don't have no background to Miss Marvel. That was my first time even knowing about her. And I thought it was awesome.
It was. I really got into it. Another Marvel show, She-Hulk. I liked. I mean, people had mixed feelings about this, but I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, you liked because they were like, Captain America fucks.
I mean, it was fun to me. It was
fun. Yeah. I liked, like, you know, everyone had issues with her fucking twerking with what's her name, but dude, think about this. It's like, if you're a Marvel fan or if you're a Marvel exec, you're gonna bring Megan Thee Stallion in. It's gonna have people that never fucking watch that show watch.
Right.
Why not?
Smart. It's smart. Let's keep on with Marvel shows, right? Another one that I liked, Moon Knight. Did you watch that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moon Knight was awesome. Fucking Poe Dameron. I liked it. I liked the character.
Yeah.
Shut up. Whatever.
No, I said yeah. Fuck that.
Smart.
Fucking Moon Knight is Marvel's version of Batman. Fuck you. Batman would have fucked that dude up.
But you know why I liked it? Because I knew before this, I knew nothing about this character.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I knew the name. You know what I mean? But I didn't know the story. And even though this may not be the story from the comics exactly, but you get a feel for what's going on, and I dug that a lot.
No, I like the actor too. What I like, and again, it's Moon Knight adjacent, but Werewolf by Night.
I didn't watch that.
Oh my god, it's good. It's only
It's
one
a movie,
episode,
though, right? It's just a movie.
No, it's a show. It's like a 45-minute special.
Okay.
I thought it was.
I might watch it then.
Yeah.
Some other shows. I mean, I don't know if you ever watched it, but we had the final season of Ozark.
I've never seen that.
Watch it.
Yeah?
Watch it. Yes.
Is that Bateman? Justin Bateman?
Jason Bateman. It's fucking great. You get hooked. The first season, you get hooked. Big time.
Where can you find Ozark?
And it's on Netflix.
Netflix?
Final season Walking Dead.
Did that drop on Netflix already?
I don't know if the final season is on Netflix, but yeah, that show is over now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was over already.
Yeah, final season. Done.
Have you watched?
No, because I'm behind like a couple seasons.
Yeah, I haven't watched since Rick.
Yeah. I think
whatever.
I watched the first season when after Rick disappeared.
Yeah. It wasn't that good.
And I talked about it before. I was a huge Walking Dead fan, and I couldn't get back into it. I think it was around COVID, right? Because like they had to stop production, and so there was like a long break before they came back, and I think I just never went back after COVID.
And even before, I was a big Daryl fan, right? Like, some of the Daryl stuff were my favorites. But then when it went to like, oh, well, him and Carol and everyone else has to kind of carry the show, I was like, yeah, no, it's not good. I miss Rick.
Squid Game.
That sounded.
Did you see Squid Game?
I did not. I see it every day.
Oh my God! Here we go. Stop. We're gonna get shut down. You need to watch it. You can watch it dubbed. You don't have to read it.
No. Hey, I hate to say it. We had a conference at our place today, and it had people from all over the country come over, or North America, South, everyone.
Okay.
They had a conference here at our place, and there was a white lady there speaking fluent and perfect Japanese. It was crazy. I was like, "Oh, look, that lady's dubbed."
Oh my God. That's awesome because they say that's the hardest language to learn. Actually, they say English is the hardest language to learn.
Fuck that. Try to learn Tex-Mex.
Do you believe that?
Probably.
Because we have stupid slang and stupid stuff we say.
Yeah. English is hard to learn for some English people.
Let's see. Kenobi came out.
Oh, that was good. Again, I'm not a big Star Wars nerd as you. Which you're not.
I liked it.
It was good though.
One I didn't see, another Star Wars, was Andor.
I haven't gotten into that one either.
Just because I heard mixed things. Some people really like it. Some people think it's really slow. I don't know. It just goes to prove, like, can you have a Star Wars show with no lightsabers?
Yeah. Did you get into any comedies?
Shows?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head. I mean, it was still 2022. I like the Santa Clauses, or what was it? What was it called?
Yeah.
The Santa Clauses.
I think it was the Clauses. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
On Peacock, Kevin Hart has a Heart to Heart show where he does interviews, and that's where that clip of him telling Don Cheadle, "Damn," when he says his age, came from. But dude, his show is pretty funny, and dude, that motherfucker don't stop acting or doing anything. Like, he's fucking everywhere.
He's like The Rock. He don't turn nothing down.
Yeah. And then
like, you're gonna pay me to do what? Okay, I'm in.
They often do it together. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, 2022. Music-wise, Luck, do you have a favorite song?
I just want to throw one more show in there before we move on.
Okay.
That I want to watch. I haven't watched it yet. Willow.
Where's that at?
It's on Disney Plus.
Is it?
That totally went under the radar. Like, I didn't even know it was out yet, but it's out. It's out already.
Is Val Kilmer in it?
Come on.
What?
I think they replaced him. Or
he was in fucking.
He can't fucking talk.
He was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Did he talk?
I don't know.
He can't talk.
Oh, okay.
You saw Top Gun.
Fucking background.
But I don't know for sure because I haven't watched it. I don't know if they replaced his character or he's just not in it. I don't know. But I want to see Willow. Okay.
Dude, you see it now. They can CGI your ass. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just gonna have CGI actors now.
Yeah. Didn't we talk about it? They're just gonna
Oh yeah.
buy rights to your likeness, and then they're just gonna create you digitally.
Maybe they'll make a Joe and Luck Strike Back movie.
Yeah. But we need somewhere to strike back from. So.
I don't know. Come on, Lucky. We're going to Hollywood. Speaking of a movie we gotta fucking do. Jane Silent Bob Strike Back.
Okay.
You don't like that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
We got a lot of movies on our plate this year.
Oh, I got a list going already.
You told me the one, dude. Yeah, I want to do that movie.
So
sweet, dude. I definitely want to do that. There's another 80s movie I want to hit.
What's up?
We'll get into that later.
Okay. Okay, favorite song 2022. Do you have one?
Songs are funny now.
It definitely.
Because it just doesn't exist anymore. To buy that album, right? It's like artists had to like make a whole album full of songs. Now you just need like a single that'll go viral on TikTok and you're good.
And at that, you don't even need a single. If 5 seconds of that song goes viral, you're made.
Or just make a song from an interview. Because my favorite song, quote unquote song, is a TikTok, or was found on TikTok. It's the Corn song.
It's corn.
Yeah. It's got the juice. That's fucking awesome. I mean, this.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing this dude has like made other songs out of just random stuff like that have gone viral.
Yeah.
The Corn song. I mean, come on, everybody's heard the Corn song.
I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, it's weird that you say that, because I think my song came out of a TikTok or a reel as well. If you post on Facebook or anything like that, every once in a while Facebook will be like, turn your video into a reel, or turn your moments into a reel. And it had that. I pressed the button, and Facebook made this reel of 3 or 4 random pictures to the Harry Styles song, as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude,
that's a big song. That was a big song.
Yeah. And so I wasn't one to be like, oh, Harry Styles, I like this song. I don't listen to the radio that much. Like, I listen to podcasts most of the time.
Right.
But when I'm going through Facebook, that reel got a lot of plays. Like, it's at like 3.7 million or 3.7 thousand views, something like that. It got a lot of plays.
It's a song.
Yeah. And it fucking, but I always watch it when it comes up because it kind of synced everything pretty perfectly.
Yeah.
I switched to, yeah, that's what it is. But I switched a couple of pictures at the end, and it went pretty good. After that, dude, like, I just started liking that song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I mean,
yeah.
I always hate to say that I like someone that came out of a boy band, but I like Justin Timberlake, and I like I like Harry Styles. So
Timberlake rocks.
Yeah.
And then you see, like, for me, I'm like you. Like, if I like something, I get into it. Yeah. So then, like, I like him, and then if I like him, I want to listen to more of his music. And so, like, looking at him kind of sing and do his thing, he separated from the boy band because he wasn't kind of synced up, or synthed up. They play music and play their own music or instruments and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be for me Harry Styles. What you call it? As It Was.
Yeah. Some other big ones. Again from TikTok, and we talked about Running Up That Hill.
Oh yeah. That one. I mean, that's a re-release from 1985 that went big. Same as, like you said, Master of Puppets.
Yeah, and that's so crazy though. So this chick made this song in the 80s, which is probably dead. She wasn't making no money off of this song.
No, she's alive. She's fucking rich now.
No. I'm saying that song was dead. She was not making any money off of this song anymore.
Well,
even if she ever was, I don't even think it was that popular of a song back then.
Yeah. I don't remember it. And did you hear the dude that did Thor: Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi?
Yeah, he was a little upset.
He said that that he wanted to that was his song.
Because I think I mentioned it before. He wanted to get that viral thing with Guns N' Roses, because the Guns N' Roses was heavy into Thor: Love and Thunder, and Guns N' Roses got no love.
Nothing.
No love. Lizzo was big this year. Lizzo was big.
Yeah.
Lizzo, but
fuck.
Like every day or whenever I got on TikTok, all I heard was in a minute, whatever it is.
Yeah. That
it's
one.
about damn time.
Or that one Beyonce song where she's like, I fucking forget, but there's a Beyonce song that's out there. Yeah. Sorry.
And just to throw Bad Bunny out there, because that dude's.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying in his songs, but yeah.
People went crazy when they had that concert here.
Fuck yeah, dude. And then, okay, because I tell you, I'm in a wrestling group, and
you wrestle?
Because
I would pay to see that.
With myself, with my self emotions or something,
I would pay to see you wrestle, but we don't have midget wrestling. So.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck. But I like making fun of Chuck and his little friends out there. And they always talk shit because they're like, man, this bad, because Bad Bunny wrestles. What? Did you know that?
I did not.
Yes. This dude fucking wrestles. And not only that, but he does it pretty fucking well. And he does it with WWE. I mean, he's not main time on the roster, but he'll come in on WrestleMania.
You're lying.
He's probably in San Antonio this weekend for the Royal Rumble.
You're lying.
I fucking promise you, Luck. Dude, watch it. I'll send you videos.
I don't even know because I don't follow wrestling. But I just want to say that. You're lying.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, say it. You're like, I'm not a fucking nerd.
No, Anchorman. I don't believe you.
But yeah, Bad Bunny, fucking man, he fucking draws. Everyone fucking knows Bad Bunny, right? We don't know what the fuck he's saying, but everyone knows him.
Yeah. Moving on. What are we on?
Ooh, okay. We are number 5. So I got favorite game to play of 2022, and it could be anything, any video game, board game, anything.
Any game.
Phone game, whatever.
Mobile game.
Yeah.
You have one? Do you have time to play games?
Unfortunately, I do, and the way I make time is I wait till everyone goes to sleep, and then I can play my game.
It's a wrestling game.
No. It is the one I'm always talking about, Red Dead Redemption 2.
And that's an old game. That's an old game.
No, It's at least 2 or 3 years old. I've beat it maybe 2 or 3 times, but it's just fun to fucking do, man.
But you're doing all the side missions now.
Yeah. Well, I always, every time I beat it, I get 100%, but it's fun to do. Like, you can do it different ways. You can go about it different ways. You can kind of encounter shit different ways. It's a fun game, man.
For me, I've had like this resurgence. I don't even know if that's the right term. Into gaming. I hadn't played games in a while. But like I said, when I get into something, I like go overboard and I go full bore at it. So I started getting into retro gaming. Mentioned like since like December-ish. I picked up a Nintendo 64. I picked up a GameCube.
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, a Genesis. Like,
damn.
I'm getting stupid, right? I'm getting stupid.
Yeah.
But it made me want to start playing games again. And I want to get into the old games and like play those again.
Yeah.
But the one I've been getting into, because I love Assassin's Creed, especially like the first few games of that I was really into.
Yeah.
Then it got kind of weird. But
it got like more modern, right?
Yeah, but I'm really digging. I went through. I just finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is like the Romans and Spartans and Athenians and kind of like that era.
Yeah.
I just finished that. I still want to go back and do like all the side missions because I sometimes I enjoy the side missions more than the main story.
Yeah.
But then I just started Valhalla, which is the Vikings, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, man. I've always loved that game. They did the movie wrong, but
oh hell yeah.
But yeah.
Now, like, when you go into that thing, it's like an open world thing, right? Like where you can kind of go into little, like, oh, I'm gonna go down this path or go this way.
Yeah, so and those are the games that I like. People swear by Call of Duty. I just never really got into like the first person shooters, probably because I suck at them. But I like when you can actually see the character and move around. So like, you know, like the Zelda games, Uncharted, Tomb Raider, these type of games.
Yeah, the old Grand Theft Auto. You know, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
I remember. I don't have the newer PlayStations, but like the Spider-Man games are like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's the same way this Red Dead Redemption is. Like, you can kind of ignore the fucking and just go do your own thing. Like, dude, I'll fuck around and go fishing, go hunting, trying to do different things. I like those kind of games that you can kind of do shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. So, you got a mobile game you play all the time?
I don't have a mobile game. Mostly on my phone. If I have a game I'm gonna play, it's fucking stupid, but it's called Drug Lord.
Hey,
you?
There was a mobile game a long time ago. I think it was called Dope Wars.
That's the game.
Dope
That's
Wars?
the game. Yeah.
You like buy and sell, and like you make money and
Yeah, that's the game.
Mobile games. I've been playing this game Snap. It's like this Marvel card game. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I just got into it, but that's what I've been playing.
Fucking nerd.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. We can move on. Do you have a favorite rewatch movie? And the way I asked this one, is it like an old movie that you hadn't seen in a long time that you watched now?
So there's different ways you can look at this, right? They redid this movie on Blu-ray that I just picked up. It has like extra footage on it and stuff, which I haven't gone through yet, but I want to. But I really love this movie. It was almost considered for our holiday movies, but technically it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Ooh,
which is
I think I know.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes, sir.
But I did rewatch the movie. I just haven't watched the extra footage. But this movie is great. It has a great Steve Martin, which sadly, I think he announced this year that he's done with acting.
With acting?
I think so, right? I thought I heard.
I don't know.
Oh, but he's in
I
that
hope
show.
he still does SNL.
Or is he in that show with Selena Gomez?
Yeah, he's on Hulu, right? With Martin Short.
I thought I read, maybe it's just movies. I don't know, but I thought I heard something, but he's done. But anyways, the great Steve Martin and the late, great John Candy. I love John Candy, man.
Yeah. Dude, Steve Martin, can you name a bad movie?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Nope. John Candy, name a bad movie?
No.
Not at all.
No. Two of my favorites, man. John Candy's gone too soon.
He's like, there's nothing but gristle on that plate. He's got to eat it. Hey,
for you?
You know what hot dogs are made of, right?
What?
You know what hot dogs are made of?
What do they mean?
Lips and assholes. We got to do the great outdoors. That's going on the list.
That's probably true.
They're still good.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. That's one of my least favorite of the movies, of his movies.
Oh, the great outdoors. I like Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, if we're talking John Candy, I think the one that's up there for me. I don't know. I don't think that many people agree. Summer Rental is.
That's him.
It's up at the top for me. I love Summer Rental.
You know, like, but a lot of people don't remember is Stripes.
Oh yeah, Ox.
Yeah.
Oxburger.
And then, not only Stripes, but I think a little bit after that he did Splash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where he's Tom Hanks' brother. That one was great too.
Yes, sir.
For me, it's gonna be one of our movies, and for me, it's gonna be Up in Smoke.
Yes.
Because I haven't watched it in a while, and it was a fucking excellent fucking rewatch. And then I had to watch it. Well, I watched it without us doing commentary, and I was just like, I loved it, and it was like when we were doing commentary, I could just fucking do all the damn lines my fucking self.
And it's like, so coming up soon, we're gonna do this song episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is whenever I hear Lowrider.
Yeah.
I think people nowadays think of the George Lopez show.
Yeah.
Fuck George Lopez.
Wait. Why don't you like George Lopez?
I like George Lopez, but I'm saying
No.
fuck him because now when people hear Lowrider, they think of the George Lopez show. Fuck George Lopez. When you hear fucking Lowrider, you fucking think of Up in Smoke. To me.
But see. Because we're stupid Mexicans, and every time when we wash our car, we go, ooh, I'm just a love machine, and I don't work for nobody but you.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, we drive. Am I driving all right, man? I think we're parked, man.
Do we need to hit another Cheech and Chong?
It's fucking vodka, man. No, not a Cheech and Chong movie necessarily. We need to do Born in East LA.
Okay, put it on the list.
Yeah, Green Card. I'm from East LA.
Who's the president? The guy from Death Valley days.
Yeah, if I get John Wayne or something. Okay. Now, speaking of that, do you have a favorite rewatch show? Like an old show that you recently picked up and watched again?
I'm trying to figure out my notes. I wrote some school down. Now I can't even read it.
You're all fucking falling asleep.
You go first.
Huh?
You go first on
Okay.
this one.
Well, I think I talked about it last week, but I have a comfort show that I watch, and it is The Office.
Oh,
yeah, and it gets on people's nerves because, well, by people I mean my wife, because she's the one that has to wake up to all loud and shit while I fell asleep watching it 3 hours ago, and it's just been blaring in the background.
I don't know what I meant by this.
Fuck.
I have BAS written down.
Batman the Animated Series?
Yes. See, that's why
Yeah.
I need you. That's why I need you.
Yeah.
I started rewatching that. It's on HBO Max. It's on HBO
Yeah.
Max.
Now,
I think
were
I'm
you
still.
like
I
me?
think I'm still in the first series.
Were you like me and when Kevin, what's his name, died? What's his name? Oh, fuck. I don't want to go without saying his name.
Conroy?
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
When Kevin Conroy died and you just fucking went into it and rewatched a bunch.
Yeah, because that's a great show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a comfort show.
See, that's why I need you. BAS.
Yeah.
I drew a blank.
I thought you had written down gay porn, and you're like that you meant to tell us that you've been watching a lot of gay porn lately.
You laugh, but I wrote I wrote BAS, and in my head I'm thinking like big ass. What? Big ass?
Big ass sucia.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's probably a real title. That's
a Pornhub category I have not watched.
Oh
Yeah.
What do you have next? Something crazy.
Okay. For me, I have the favorite follow of 2022. And I was thinking like social media wise. Like maybe like a favorite like TikToker that you follow or a Facebook page that you follow or something like that.
I don't got none of that. I've been on a TikTok hiatus too. I was posting every day.
You haven't posted in a while.
I was posting every day on TikTok. What's funny, cause for those who don't know, I'm on TikTok at Lucky the Dog Dad, and I was posting every day celebrity birthdays, and
yeah,
I was just doing it for me, just cause whatever. But I didn't know people were actually looked forward to my posts. I've had a few people, like I have fans, mira, chingon.
Ay, chingao.
They're like,
muy chingón.
They're like, where have you been? What about this day? What about this day? And
yeah.
I feel bad.
Dude, you have celebrities out there that you missed their birthday, and they're like, fuck this motherfucker.
Probably.
Corbin Burnson is out there like, fuck Lucky the Dork Dad. Y'all know this motherfucker, fuck him.
That's funny. Was it this year? No, it wasn't this year. Maybe a cool follow or celebrity. I have some pops, right? And I like Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah.
He for like a quick moment. It was like a limited run. He had some autograph pops that he was selling on his website, and I got one. I was able to get one.
Yeah.
And I think I had posted like,
Fluffy,
whatever, and I tagged him in it, and he liked it. He liked the post.
Yeah. He liked it.
He liked it. And I talked about it before. Fluffy.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. Yeah, some people think he's a little the way the way he acts and stuff. But
Yeah.
I mentioned it before. My favorite comedy show ever was with Gabriel Iglesias, because there was one time he did a one show only. It was like he was just in town and he was just like, I'm gonna have a show, and he was like, hey, he was just talking normal to the crowd. We actually got tickets, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna try out some new material, this and that, and like he would tell a couple jokes, and then he was just talking normal, just like talking to us about what's going on in his life and stuff. And I thought that was like the best show, because it was just him being real and just bullshitting with the audience. It was fun.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna tell you about like one of my favorite follows of 2022 has been Kevin Hart, and I know that's like one of the most popular people. But I started listening to his podcasts, and he has these podcasts with comedians, and they talk about stuff like that, where they go to like comedy, like you'll be in fucking New York City at a random fucking comedy club, and Chris Rock will come in, and like Kevin Hart talks about a night where he opened up, like it wasn't planned. It was just some random small comedy club in New York, and Kevin Hart opens up, followed by Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle closes.
Man.
And like, can you imagine being there and seeing those shows?
That's crazy. I heard like Adam Sandler likes to do that a lot too. He'll just like pop up randomly at some comedy club, and who's not going to let him go on stage?
Yeah. Because they've talked about like
whatever house comedian they had, they're like, yeah, you're not gonna go on. You're not going on today.
Yeah. That they said Dave Chappelle came out at one of the comedy clubs in LA, and they told him like, okay, well, you got like this much time. We really got to get this other guy on, and that he felt like that other guy. Yeah, he felt like that other guy was rushing him. So he took an extra fucking hour on stage. But they've talked about this motherfucker doing like consecutively like 20 hours or some shit of a show.
I mean,
can you imagine that shit?
And to me, I think that's like the best stuff, because you go that long, you're off script already.
Yeah.
You're off script. You're just talking, and some people are just naturally funny, and it's just...
Yeah, and they talk about, like, they record themselves because they don't go up there, and it's not like they're taking notes. They just fucking record themselves, and then they watch it back later, see what hits, what didn't, and then fucking build their sets and their specials from that.
That's the best.
Hell yeah.
That would be... I would love to have that happen.
Well, you did have that happen with Fluffy.
If I ever go, but I mean, like, if I ever go to like New York or LA, hit up a comedy club, like, I would love to fucking someone just show up out of the blue. That'd be awesome.
So
I think I got clubs.
Yeah, I think I got a fun one here, and I want to talk. What was your favorite meal of 2022?
Favorite meal? That is so random.
It is not random.
It is. It's like, it's random. It's like, and I thought about this too. I was like, do I say something my wife likes to cook? But I came up with, in my neck of the woods, there's some new restaurants that popped up.
Okay.
I know there's probably one. Is there one near you, Burger Boy?
Yes.
All right, so they just made one.
Yeah.
They just opened up one over here. I mean, it's okay.
Nah, you're looking down on us because you're like, do they allow those over there on the south side where you live?
No, they was over there on the west side first.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a little northwest.
Just barely came over here. Burley. And I like it. It's okay. It's a burger.
Yeah.
Chicken. There's some new place I never heard of before called Slim Chickens that just popped up over here. It's okay.
It's
but
it's not. It's got to be greasy and nasty like churches.
no, it's like chicken strips.
Yeah,
And wings.
like Raising Cane's.
No, because Raising Cane's is just chicken strips. It's like there's nothing else on the menu.
Yeah.
But there's another place that opened up this year, and I like it. You like? I mean, what's your favorite type of food? Do you like to eat? If you go out?
I like kind of like well, I'm like a steak guy. Like I like steak.
Okay, yeah, I enjoy
Now,
steak.
yeah.
But I like Chinese.
Okay.
I like Chinese food.
That's right
And
up there.
To me, there's this Hawaiian. It's a Hawaiian Bros. That's what it's called, Hawaiian Bros. This place opened up. To me, Hawaiian food is like Chinese food. 'Cause you got rice.
Yeah.
You got rice, and then
It's
you got some like either like teriyaki chicken or
It's a Japanese culture.
yeah. It's similar, right? They're Polynesian, right? There's some Asian influence.
They all put spam in everything. So,
Dude, that's what I'm coming up to. It's like they call it Hawaiian sushi. It's called musubi. I don't know. They make it with spam. It's kind of like sushi rice. It's rice.
Yeah.
Some fried spam, and they wrap it in seaweed. It's fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't like spam by itself, but like that combination with the seaweed and then the rice, it's fucking delicious.
Ito.
Yeah. So Hawaiian Bros. I like their stuff. It's good.
My wife and daughter and I went out and we had like a lunch. But it was a place called Charity Bar. It's right across from the Alamo Dome.
All right.
It's on Cherry Street. That's why it's called Charity Bar. And it was pretty cool. It was brand new. They use those old houses out there, which is kind of weird and fun because I grew up. Well, not grew up, but I lived for a few years, a few blocks away from there, in an old house kind of similar to that. So that was pretty cool. But it was pretty badass. Like you get there, they serve you up some grilled edamame, and they serve you all the shit like all fancy and stuff, like you'd see in like the fucking the cooking shows, like on American Chef or whatever, Celebrity Chef, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's got to be my favorite, one of my favorite meals. Another one, and she'll kill me if I don't say it, but my mom came over when it was real cold, and she made like some sausage, cabbage, and what you call it, soup.
Yeah.
Like a meal. Oh my fucking god, that's the fucking best.
Sounds German.
I don't know. My mom thinks she's black, so she's got a little soul in her. So
all right. I can get down with that. I can get down with it.
But favorite restaurant, and this one has been there, but it's one that we hit up regularly, and they're, sometimes you'll get pizza bread from somewhere, from Little Caesars, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you'll get wings from Wingstop, huh?
I said Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Scissors.
And sometimes Wingstop is good, sometimes it's not. Pollos asados is never off point.
Yes.
I fucking love it, bro.
If you aren't from the area, if you ever come to the San Antonio, you need to hit up Pollos Asados.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best.
Yeah, and it's not, it's not too far from us. Like it's 10 minutes away, maybe.
Yeah.
They don't. Do they have one over there by you?
We always hit the Rigsby one because that's the OG.
Yeah.
But they did make one near off Walsham near the old Windsor Park Mall.
Oh wow, that's old.
Yeah, people are like, "What's Windsor Park Mall?"
Guinness says that.
Yeah, moles that one of the moles that died, and now it's.
Hey, look. No, I was gonna say if you had a favorite TikTok or reel. Okay, I got one. You know Steve Trevino.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. He blew up in 2022. Kind of behind a lot of his shows, or like people clipping some of his shows and doing them on TikTok.
What how'd you first get into Steve Trevino? You remember?
I want to say you mentioned him one time. And then I started seeing again like his reels come up.
Was it you that said he lives in New Braunfels?
Yeah, he does. He does shows here. Yeah. And he talks about like sometimes being, available and just showing up at River City Comedy Club and doing a little set.
I'm going to say, I think that's where I first saw him, at River Center. Because that was before we had our Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. I first saw Steve Trevino. Well, like I said, I like going to comedy clubs. I've been going since I was like 18, right? Since I could be able to go. I was big into Carlos Mencia, and he was big. He was big in the late 90s. Like every time he would come here, sold out. Until Joe Rogan fucked him up. But I remember seeing Steve Trevino open for Carlos Mencia. I also seen, you know who Buddy Lee is?
Yeah.
Buddy Lee's funny as fuck.
He has a podcast too.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck. I saw him open up for Carlos Mencia. I just like going to comedy clubs.
Dude, we need to go. Like,
yeah,
I could totally, like, would you go like when there wasn't someone like big playing?
Bro, I don't know if I've said it with you, but I said it when I was doing my own show. I saw George Lopez at River Center. But this was before George Lopez.
He was George Lopez.
Was George Lopez.
Yeah.
I remember seeing George Lopez at River Center, and it was like a Friday or Saturday night. So it's not like it was just a random Tuesday or something. George Lopez at the River Center Comedy Club. The place wasn't even halfway full.
Yeah.
And now, look at him now. Whatever.
But you just went up there?
Yeah, because
or you were just hanging
because
out?
I like Latino. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I like Latino comedians, so that's what like Carlos Mencia. I've seen a few other ones. There's
guys. A new kid out, like a young one, that's doing pretty good as well. Mexican kid.
Yeah. If I could, I'd go like every week. But my wife, like whenever we like go out on dates, I like taking her to the comedy club. She's like, that's what we always do. Like but I like it.
Nah, dude, I would totally go. But yeah, Steve Trevino, and then he had that one that my favorite one would have to be where he talked about no man wanted to be a husband. No man grew up wanting to be a husband. It's like no man grew up saying, or no man at a certain point said, I got tired of making my own mind up. I need someone to make it for me. And he talks about like, she's always questioning you. Like I got, I needed people to question where I'm gonna park and stuff like that. And he's like, and then you finally get frustrated enough, and you're like, where do you want me to park, boss? Where do you want me to park? And then they're like, oh, you get so mad. Oh. And then I gotta say, participating in my I guess my wife's TikTok, but of my daughter, where she did the Pamela Pumpkin, and I had to be the guy that sits in the background.
And your pumpkin PJs, yes.
Yeah. This is Alan, and I just shook. The worst part about that one, well, or the best part, was my boss saying, "Hey, nice PJs." I was like, "Oh fuck." So, look, do you have a what was your best of 22, like your best moment, you think?
It was a crazy year, you know?
Yeah.
I still think I got to go back to when, you know, I was literally scared my face was going to be fucked up. And just coming out of it. Just coming out of it okay. I think my face is back to normal, but it was just a scary moment, and once I saw that it was going back and how quickly it went back, it was just like, man, just a big relief. Because when I got it, you know, the first thing you do, you start like Googling and looking at, okay, what is this, and how do you get it? How does it go away? This and that. And I kept seeing, it takes months for your face to get back to normal. Like, damn, I was like, man, this sucks.
Yeah. And you bounced back pretty good and pretty quick.
It was probably right at 1 month, and I was back. So, I think just that, like my personal moment. For me, that was big.
Can I ask you, like, was it just one day you woke up and it was better, or was it like little gradual, like feeling better?
It was gradual. Like, I wanted to do this TikTok, where, because I took a picture every day, right? I took a selfie every day of my face. Yeah. And I wanted to do one of those things, you know, where like you see just a bunch of pictures. Like a time lapse.
Yeah.
Thing. I just never put it together because,
dude, you would have got a bunch of hits on that, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to put it together, but I do have the pictures still. But it was gradual, but thankfully it was a quicker recovery than what I was thinking it was going to be.
Well, I would totally say this, dude. Like, when you got it and it hit you, you were online Googling it and shit like that, and probably looking at TikToks of people with Bell's palsy. Or what, right?
I did a couple.
Now,
I did a couple.
Now you can be that fucking TikTok that helps somebody realize that, hey, you know, when they first get it, like, hey, it's not the fucking end of the world. You will get back. You know, it's possible. And then you could talk about your journey and how long it took you to get back. And then you could be the fucking motivation for somebody.
Yeah, I did a couple TikToks. I still feel weird. I mean, not embarrassed, but like, just you feel vulnerable when you.
Fuck you! I would have totally got into it, bro. I would have tattooed the other side of my face, like fucking. And then when it went back to normal, I would have been fucked. But
because I was talking all fucked up, right? And, but I did make a couple, couple TikToks about it.
You weren't, you know, like I mean, again, I was glad and happy to get out with you. Now, you scared the fuck out of me because, you know, there was like a couple of days that I hadn't heard from you. And I was kind of worried, you know, just, you know, as a friend. And then I wanted to be like, well, like, do I go to the hospital? Like, is that cool? Like, will they be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, yeah.
It was good. Like I said, it was more just as a precaution. They wanted to run some other tests just to make sure that's what it was. Cause you know, you see, oh, my face is fucked up. The first thing you think, oh, shit, am I having a stroke? So, it was just precautionary.
What Luck didn't tell you guys was like one of his balls dropped a little bit lower on one side as well. But only I got to see that. So yeah, it was crazy.
That's why I walk with a lean now. So.
Oh shit! Oh man,
yeah,
that's awesome.
But that's kind of a personal thing. But yeah,
no, it's great.
But what about you, man?
No. I gotta say, like, that's what I wanted to know. Like, yeah, and I would say that was awesome for you. I got a couple of things. One of the important things, like, for me to be a kid that fucking moved around a lot, and I'm not saying my kids have, because they haven't, but for the longest time, like, we're renting, and the reason because of that is when I was a younger kid, like, in my early 20s, I bought a house and ended up, Jen was out of work for a while. I didn't have enough money saved, and I ended up losing that house and having to declare bankruptcy. So my fucking credit got all fucked up. So I spent all these years rebuilding my credit, and getting good enough to where I can kind of afford, and I have the money saved up to put down on a house. Now, it was good, I've always had my kids living in a house or something like that, so they've always had a stable thing, but to have a house for them, I mean, we had to get a little bit bigger because, we had my daughter and she wanted her own room, but she spent a lot of time in our room. So I don't know how that helps, but for my kids to have their own place, bro, and then for me to be, I think about all the money I wasted renting, and it wasn't a waste, I did what I had to do, but to be putting it towards a house, and it was a jump, and not for nothing, but I've had a pretty good year at work, and I've gotten a raise and stuff, so I'm making a little bit more, and we can afford the house a little bit more comfortably. And that's big time for us, bro. So, I don't know. That was a big moment. And then second is my oldest graduating and going off to college, to play baseball. That's awesome.
That is awesome. One, it's a great feeling when you move into your own place. This is mine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned it before. I had a rough. I mean, it wasn't rough as others, but we moved a lot between Texas, California, and back, and I mean, there was some school years I must have been about in 4 or 5 different schools in one school year, and it's like
no shit, yeah.
It was rough, but I mean, we weren't. I don't know. I mentioned too, there was a point where we were sleeping in one of my mom's cousin's garage. I mean, that's. I don't know. It was a little rough, but when you get to that point, and it just feels good. I don't know how else to describe it. It just feels good. Hey, it's almost like I made it. You get that.
Yeah. No, seriously, bro. Yeah. And I gotta give a shout out to the day we had together playing Santa.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a beautiful thing.
It is. I'm glad you got to experience that. Like I said, that was my, I think, 3rd time doing it. It's fun to me. It's fun.
Yeah.
you feel like you're doing a good deed, especially when you see the expressions on the kids' faces. They're so excited, and it's like,
yes,
it's good all around. It's good all around.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And I joke around, but I was like, I was glad I wasn't some skinny Santa. It's like kids would be all disappointed. I got the crackhead Santa, man. It was pretty awesome.
They were just confused because, like, wait, is this an elf or?
Yeah. Hey, I was totally prepared. I tried to eat up as much as I can before we go.
But Santa is a jolly old elf. So.
Yeah, that is true. Tis the podcast. People will be proud of you. Jerry would be happy.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah. So, what do you think, man? Yeah, that was a little bit of our 2022 year in review.
Next year we're gonna have best guest.
Oh yeah, we didn't have that this year. It would be a controversy, and I don't feel like getting stalked by Chuck. So,
definitely we're gonna have a best guest next year. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna do next here. We're definitely gonna get back into movies, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we talk about it's gonna be the year of guests too. We're loading up potential guests for the next episode. But if that doesn't fall through, we got a backup plan. So,
well, and yeah, well, I'm liking what we have coming up Saturday, and I hope we do it. I got some movies written down that I think we're gonna get into.
Okay,
now
let's do that. I want to run down some movies that we are gonna try to get in this year.
Okay, now one of my ideas was we opened up with Batman. I wouldn't mind doing a Batman movie every month.
I'm down.
Yeah. I'll do Returns. Forever.
We're gonna go in order.
I'll do.
Go in order?
We're gonna have to do Batman and Robin.
We're gonna do an order then.
I'm ready. Yes, in order.
All right.
I mean, because if we did the best Batmans, the best Batman movies, we'd probably start with the Nolan movies.
Are we gonna run into BVS? Are we counting that as a Batman movie?
Oh hell yeah! Okay. And when we do BVS, be prepared. No. Be prepared, boys and girls. We're doing the extended cut.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great fucking movie, man. I don't care.
Is it? Says. I mean, I like Batfleck a lot. The movie's hard to watch, but okay, we'll do it.
I'm gonna cry.
What else is on the list to watch?
Now, Dude, Where's My Car?
Yes,
definitely.
Yes. Sultan.
A movie that we talked about a little bit the other day, Young Guns.
Yes, because we wanted to do a Western.
And we can't get out of the 80s,
Yeah.
That's our range.
One or two.
I'm down for one, but if you want to do two, I'm good with that.
We'll do one. We'll talk about two.
La Bamba.
Ooh. She had a girl. We named her Brenda.
I want to see my daughter. It's like, I told Chuck the other day, I was like, just want you to be prepared, but we had another guest on the show. It's like, what the fuck, man? I said, and you should know that Lucky's talking very much about this being his favorite guest of all time. Oh, shit. So, and then he was mad at it, and I sent him the meme of Bob saying you're not the first or the last. And I said, wait, maybe you were the first.
He might have been.
Okay. But for me, I don't know if La Bamba goes into our music episode. We can do that as well.
We could.
What else do you got?
I still have moving violations I want to do.
Oh, that's at the top. That's our next movie.
Moving violations.
I mean, we'll have to find that shit.
I have the DVD, so that might have to be
okay. Hey, that
person.
might have to be in person. Now watch this, which we totally need to get.
Okay, and I told you I had. Well, that's an '80s movie, but
yeah,
I told you I had another '80s movie I wanted to do.
Okay.
Right. Big time. Ready for this?
Big Time Pee Wee?
No. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Over the Top.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, we didn't do a video of this, but Luck had a cap on and he just turned it backwards.
It's like a switch. It's like a switch
Yeah.
when I turn it around.
Oh, shit. You know, shame on us. We should have did Over the Top right after we did No Holds Barred. Because those movies, like, fucking, like, almost a back-to-back movie.
Yes.
Now.
Yes, classic Stallone.
I think we got to go back to Kevin Smith.
Okay. Well, we're going to do Clerks 3. That's on the list.
Oh, fuck.
Or is
You gotta watch Clerks 3 before we do it. Because
it might be too much.
It is too much.
You're already crying.
It's like this motherfucker.
Joe's already crying. Just talking about
No. I want to go Mallrats.
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
Yes. Because the schooner is a sailboat.
I like when fucking Shannon Elizabeth goes by him and he's like, Brenda? She's like, Dick? So, dude, I'm telling you, I downloaded this podcast and called Hip-Hop or something like that. And Gibop. Gipob.
Okay.
It's nothing but commentary tracks by the people that made the movies. So they just ripped them from DVDs and put them in here. I've gone through most of the Kevin Smith movies.
I remember when that was a thing. Like when DVDs first came out, it was all about, I'm gonna watch it with the commentary track on and this and that.
Yeah,
I don't know if people do that anymore, but that's why we do our show.
You can't streaming don't give that option no more.
Yeah, that's why we do our show.
Yeah, listen with us.
Yeah,
but apparently Kevin Smith done all the Batman movies, which I've heard over and over. Kevin Smith did Roadhouse for no apparent reason, which is on our list too.
Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Is the new movie scheduled to come out this year?
No, fuck that.
No. Is it scheduled to come out this year, though?
It's getting made now. And that's with Conor McGregor and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm not sure. Now, we gotta get the classic of all classics, No Holds Barred. I mean, not No Holds Barred.
We did that.
Bound by Honor.
Oh,
Blood in, blood out.
It's gotta be this year. We've been saying it for 2 years now that we're gonna do it.
Now, I have some other ideas, but I'm gonna hold off. But if you're cool with it, I think I can map out the rest of at least our next few months.
Do it.
All right. I'll do it and I'll send it to you.
Do it. Because we got to throw the Batmans in there too. So.
And Stripes.
Stripes, yes. God, you're talking my whole childhood now, man.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I wish I was a loofah. Oh man,
Who's that? John Larroquette.
it's funny you say stripes. I don't know if you can see my shirt.
Bro, that's crazy. Look at mine.
Yeah, yes, we're open.
Yeah, I assure you.
Fuck yeah.
All right, bro.
We should do like stripes and then moving violations, or vice versa, because it's Bill Murray's brother. It's in moving violations.
Yeah. Well, I think we go violations first.
Okay.
Moving violations when I move.
I know we're just rambling, folks, but we're just planning the year for you guys. Something to look forward to. Because we're going to hit it hard, not just from the back. Or what did you say?
From the front, too.
From the back end.
We hit it hard on the back end.
Yeah. We're going to hit it hard in the front, too.
Yeah. You know, we're going to hit the warm fronts and the cold fronts.
So that was our Watchies episode, our best of 2022. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's not, that stuff's probably not on everybody's list, but that's on our list.
And I think with this list, it's almost suggestions, right? Like, man, these guys thought so much of this. Let me go fucking watch this.
Yeah. So we'll post this up for this episode, and we're going to ask, what was your favorite moments of 2022?
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk about your comments in the next episode. We'll just give you all a shout out.
Yeah, I'm going to have to send you some pictures for this week's episode.
Okay. Do that. And I'll work my magic.
Yes.
But as always, folks, thanks for... No, I always mess it up now. Because we're so... Keep watching.
And keep listening.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Hey, life's a risk, carnal.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I do a great impression of a hot dog.
Billy likes to drink soda.
So am I to understand that you men completed your training on your own?
That's the fact, Jack!
Come on, seriously, who is that?
I only came here to do two things, man. Kick some ass and drink some beer. Looks like we're almost out of beer.
Dude, I forgot to tell you. Have you been watching, or have you watched The Last of Us?
I haven't yet.
Have you played that game?
I played the first one, yes.
It's a PlayStation game. You might like it then. I did. I've never played the game, so I don't know. But the show's good. Fucking Pedro Pascal,
Mandalorian.
dude. Yeah, he is badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get into it. We should definitely do, maybe once it's over, we do that one.